EA Sports Big. EA Sports Big has been known for its high-octane, over-the-top sports game since its inception in the early 2000s. Over the years, the studio has released several games that has stood out from the rest of the pack, with their unique gameplay, presentation and style. SSX Tricky, released in 2001. SSX Tricky is one of the most beloved snowboarding games of all time. And for good reasons too. It had a fast-paced, arcade-style gameplay that was both easy to pick up and hard to put down. The game's trick system was refreshing and allowed players to string together combos that were both visually stunning and rewarding. The soundtrack was also a highlight, featuring tracks from Run DMC, Mixmaster Mike and others. NBA Streets Volume 2, released in 2003. NBA Streets Volume 2 took street basketball to a whole new level. The game's over-the-top dunks and flashy moves were a huge hit with players, and the addition of legends like Magic Johnson only added to the game's appeal. The soundtrack was also top-notch, featuring tracks from Outkast, Nerd and a few others. NFL Streets 2004. NFL Streets was EA Sports' big take on American street football, and it was a huge success. The game's 7-on-7 gameplay was fast-paced and intense, and the inclusion of game breakers added an extra layer of strategy to the proceedings. The game's customization options were also a highlight, allowing players to create their own teams and players. The game's visuals were also impressive, with each player having their own unique style that fit the street American football vibe perfectly well.
Who's your daddy?
FIFA Streets 2, 2006. FIFA Streets 2 took the beautiful game of football to the streets, with its fast-paced, arcade-style gameplay that emphasized skill moves and trickery. The game's presentation was also top-notch, with a killer visual and a matching soundtrack to back it up. The game featured music from The Roots, Damian Marley and Dizzy Rascal. The game's customization options were also impressive, allowing players to create their own street footballer and allowing them to compete against some of the best players in the world. And definitely no introduction needed for this one. Def Jam Fight for New York. Def Jam Fight for New York was a departure from EA Sports Big's usual sports games, but it was still a standout title. The game combined hip-hop culture with other top fighting gameplay, allowing players to create their own fighter and battle their own way.
Now that's a face even a mother wouldn't love.
The game featured an all-star cast of rappers and celebrities, including Method Man, Snoop Dogg and Carmen Electra. The soundtrack was also a highlight, featuring tracks from DMX, Public Enemy and a few others that didn't make the roster of the game.
Wasting no time here. What you got?
In conclusion, EA Sports Big released several memorable games over the years, but these 5 titles stand out as some of the best of the bunch. Each game had its own unique style and gameplay mechanics, but all of them shared a commitment to the over-the-top action and high-energy gameplay. Whether you're a fan of snowboarding, basketball, American football, or fighting games, there's something out there for everyone to enjoy. These games all have one thing in common: they're fun, so go pick it up. Stay safe, stay blessed, and happy gaming.
Gravity.